covered with wires and tubes. ICU equipment surrounded his bed. He was deep in slumber, his chest slowly heaving with each breath. I was glued to the door. It was like my whole body was paralyzed and there was an invisible shield that blocked me from entering. A nurse passed by and looked at me peculiarly.
Sir, don't you want to go in?
No, thanks. I think I have a better view of my dad from here. He looked fragile and helpless, weak, and most of all, harmless. Who would have thought that my dad could ever look like this? Back in my childhood, my dad used to be the one who everyone was afraid of. People regarded him with a look that was more out of pure, genuine terror than respect.
Excuse me.
I turned my head to find a woman whose eyes were all swollen. She obviously had been crying. Miss Perez?
Oh, Michael. Is your dad inside?
Yeah, right this way. She quickly ran to my dad's side and kissed him on the cheek. There are only two people I know that call me Michael. Miss Perez and my mom. Miss Perez is the only one left who calls me that since my mom died years ago. I always hated it when Miss Perez called me by my whole name, since, after all, she was responsible for my mom's death. First grade was fun, but in second grade, we had Miss Perez. She always spanked us with that long stick if we made one mistake. Everyone dreaded going to school.
Can I borrow your eraser?
Mac asked. Everyone knew that Mac was the person you never should lend anything to. Once you give it, it's good as gone. I'm kind of using it.
But you're just coloring.
Well, what if I don't color inside the lines? Then I'd have to erase it.
But everyone knows you can't erase crayons. Give it!
No! Max started to cry so loud that the entire class was looking at us.
What's going on?
Mikey wouldn't let me borrow his eraser!
I wanted to run out of the class at that moment.
Well, if he doesn't want to give it to you, ask someone else.
But you always tell us that we should always share, and he's not sharing!
You know, Mac, I tell kids not to cry about every single thing. But here you are, crying like it's the end of the world.
Miss Paris never got mad at me. Not once. It was kind of weird. No matter how many times I messed up or did something wrong, she still treated me like I were her perfect little angel. I remember the last day of second grade. Every other class had a party, but not us. Miss Paris made us all recite everything we had learned that year. And when the bell rang, everyone rejoiced and quickly ran out of the room. But before I could leave, Miss Paris called out my name.
Michael, can I talk to you for one moment?
Okay, I said, annoyed because she was wasting precious moments of summer.
I have something special for you. I hope you like it.
She handed me a toy airplane with Michael engraved on one side. I held it carefully and looked at it with wonder. I always wanted to become a pilot and I loved collecting toy planes. I love it.
Just a token from your second grade teacher.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Why does it say Michael?
Because that's your name.
Why not Mike?
I like the name Michael better. It sounds more grown up.
But my mom's the only one who calls me Michael.
Well, teachers are your second moms, aren't they?
When I was 15, that same airplane was still displayed on top of the shelves in my bedroom. I still wanted to become a pilot even though my mom said that it was dangerous. My mom always opened the door for me every time I got home from school. She never missed, not even once. But one day, when I rang the doorbell, my mom didn't rush to the door. After a while, I decided that my mom was probably not going to the door, so